Sending Kym pictures because she gets irritated. Whatever irritates Kym, I like to do.
Funny mamas.
So
Two funny mamas.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome to Two Funny Mamas. Sherri Shepherd is out today. So we got a funny daddy with us who is shut up, David. Y'all welcome to Two Funny Mamas, David A. Arnold.
If you didn't say who let me tell you something. If Sherri don't shave for 2 weeks, that's what she gonna look like. Just like us. Half the people were like, is that Sherri?
That's half the people. Y'all, thank you so much. Thank you, David, for joining us. Sherri is still working. She'll be back with us. We had Lunell sat in for Sherri last week. She was so funny.
Nice.
I was sleepy. Yeah, she was funny. I was sleepy because I had been up all night. But thank you, Lunell. Did a fantastic job.
Did she wear one of them little? Did she wear one of them little lingerie outfits that she been posting on Instagram? Because you know she been posting pictures with her ass out, like she 21. She don't.
She's an ambassador.
Know what's going on.
She's an ambassador for
Victoria's Secret.
Rihanna.
Oh.
Yes, Rihanna's line. Yeah, so she's been wearing the clothes. So Rihanna's like, girls of a certain size can wear this stuff also.
Yes, I see.
Yeah, and Sherri was irritated.
She had the hip replacement edition on.
David, did you say the hip replacement?
Got a little snap on the side. You can pop your old hip out and put that new one in. And keep the lingerie. Lynell don't know I've been printing her pictures out and posting them up over my wall in my bedroom. Julie, like, what's all this? Don't worry about that, Julie. Just keep your eye on me. You understand?
It's that hip replacement.
That hip replacement lingerie set.
For our listeners and our viewers who are not familiar with David A. Arnold, you have
who the hell is that?
There's people, David. Some people don't know you, okay? But I want them to know. See, it's so funny how many years. I remember when I used to say that, and you were like, yeah, Kym, tell them. Now you done got your little special on Netflix and your little stuff that you're doing. Yeah, little. That's what I've always said. It's funny, anything about you. David, if you don't go on Netflix and pull up Fat Ballerina, he has a fantastic special, which I helped produce, and you'll see my name. Thank you. But we've been on tour together. Look, I said, thank you, Netflix. There it is right down there. David, I even helped you. You designed it, but Netflix, I was saying what was good and bad with that little poster, that little thing right there.
You did. You gave notes on everything like a good producer would do.
Yeah, sometimes I'm good.
You were very good, Kym. You talked to me in between the two shows that we filmed that night. You heckled me off the stage in a few parts. We had to cut that shit out. I should have left it in, but
I didn't yell at you during the special. I didn't yell at you during the special. I would have never done. Would I have done that?
Yes, you yelled out. Pat your hair down. When they came and gave me the key to the city or something, they gave me. And I had my hair was up, and you yelled out, "Pat your hair!" I got the whole thing. I edited it. Yeah, of course.
Oh my God.
This is who we are. We've been doing this forever. People don't realize we've been on tour together for 10 years, 12 years.
Wait, hold on. Let me put my finger in front of the camera.
What are you doing?
Was that better? Chris said I was blurry.
Oh,
Chris, come on and say hello to David. I want you to introduce you to Chris.
What's up, David? Good to have you back, man.
Hey, brother. Good to see you, man. Or good to hear you.
Yeah,
it's
good to hear
great.
you too.
You're surviving with these two.
I'm working through it. I get a lot of fastballs tossed my way, but somehow we're pushing through. Kym, you look great. The blur is gone.
The blur is gone. Sherri got irritated because I was eating on the last episode, so therefore.
That's what I was gonna say. So you're gonna keep on eating. I know this ain't a part of the Weight Watchers plan right here. I know it's not. It's not.
Okay, 5 points. And I've gone over.
That's 5 points in your hand. That one chip that you done ate right there is 5 points. I can tell. I know. That's a ginger snap. I know what a ginger snap look like when I see it. Look at There go another 5. That she 10 points in, y'all. In less than 3.6 seconds, Kym Whitley done blew through 10 Weight Watchers points. So if you watch it, please know that you too can blow. How many points you get a day, Kym? How many points would Miss Weight Watcher give you?
16.
16. you done,
Oh God.
you done blew through over half of the points in we ain't been on but a minute and a half, and you done blew through all your little points.
It's the holiday season.
I know. Holidays this is the time to eat. Julie, Julie has been we've been working out for me and my wife, Julie. We've been working out a while now, but she really I saw her walk by. Yeah, that's her down on the ground sitting there with her leg and arm out. She been working out. She walked by today and I said, "Look at you. You really smaller than you used to be. You really are." And she said, "Thank you." I said, "No, thank you."
Oh God. You didn't say that. You didn't say that.
Of course I did. Of course I did. That's the kind of relationship we got.
Did you say no? Thank you.
No, thank you. I'm glad that we didn't have to have no more conversations. She looks great. She'd be in there working out.
How's that conversation go, Kym?
Right, how does that go?
Which one? Which conversation?
Now, if your woman is putting on some weight, how does the conversation go that you're letting her know? Because ain't nobody talked to me 30 pounds ago. You saw me blowing up. You didn't say nothing. I've seen some pictures.
First
on
of all,
Facebook.
Kym Whitley, every time we on the road, I'm begging you, let's go to the gym. That's how you get your woman to work. You can't walk in on your woman and be like, "Listen, fat bitch, I need you to get your ass up." You can't do that. That ain't gonna work. You're gonna find yourself by yourself. That ain't the way to do it. I'm telling you now. The way to do it is to go, "Hey, I'm about to go run. Let's go for a walk." You know what I'm saying? Let's go for a quick 30-mile walk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to find ways to do it with her.
30-mile walk.
Encourage her.
He snuck that in.
That's what you say, Chris. You tell them it's going to be around the block. And then when they look up 6 hours later and they still walking.
No, okay.
All right, taking notes.
But you have to give them a program and a plan and
Sure. I think this is what I honestly believe. I can say this. This is real talk. Every time one of us has gotten, because you go up and down in your weight when period. That's just life, especially after a certain age. But when one of us get on it, the other one soon follows behind. That normally happens. So if you with somebody, chances are, if you just start, now I know some people who haven't, but if you start working out and you try to invite them and it's like, "Hey, this is our thing, let's do this together," they'll get on board. Now sometimes people get mad. Weight has broke people up now. It's been two fat asses sitting on the couch and one get up and get skinny and then the other one be mad. Yeah. And now you got a skinny one and a fat one, they arguing,
Or they break up with you because you didn't gain weight.
Exactly. I've had women say, "I'm trying, you need to try." You know what I'm saying? I've heard women, they feel that way about the men that they're with. You know what I mean? Right. It's like, I'm trying to hold it together and be sexy for you. So at least you could do is get off your fat ass and do something. Like some women feel that way about dudes and some guys feel that way about. I tell Julie all the time, every time I see I see some of these a little bit bigger than than I want to see them. I tell Julie, I look at Julie, I go, "You don't have that luxury. I'm just letting you know. That luxury, you do not have that luxury to
get."
I know I'm gonna get a lot of email for this right now. But
is it like friends that you've seen that put on weight and you say, "Hey, you don't have that luxury"? Like some of your boys' wives or something? Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Like if I've seen couples out and I see a dude, I've seen dudes in shape and then they be with their girl and their girl be huge. And I'm like, no, you ain't got that luxury. There's a lot of stuff you can do. What you looking at over there is not one of them.
Okay.
So,
but what about you? What would you like a woman to say to you if you were putting on some power? What would Julie say to you?
see, this is the thing. Everybody's wired differently. Everybody is motivated differently. Julie, you can't say to Julie, get your shit together. That ain't gonna do nothing for her. You got to tell her, you look great, keep going. That positive reinforcement gets Julie going harder. Positive reinforcement don't do nothing for me.
Me either.
I need to be told I can't do something. I need you to tell me, you fat. Like, I'm gonna tell you what happened this year. When the pandemic first hit, right, March, I went to a social distancing little gathering outside in front of a friend's house. It was like 15 of us maybe, right? We outside. And Tank, Tank, the singer. Tank is there. He walks up. Dave, he said, woo, somebody done got all the pandemic weight on them already. And that's all I needed to hear. And from that moment on, yeah, but boys, we be talking shit to each other, and comedians, what I'm saying? Like, that's what we do. Comedians, that's half of our relationship is just dogging each other out. That's just what we do, right? You know what I'm saying? No matter what, right? I mean, Eddie Murphy had Delirious when he had the red suit on. All his friends cracked on the leather red suit. They didn't talk about the fact that he put together one of the most iconic, stand-up specials in the world. They just all dogged a nigga's suit for 30 minutes. That's what we do as comedians. So when he did that, when he made the joke, first of all, I already knew I was fat. I knew it when I knew I was getting big. I knew I hadn't been working out. I just knew it. So when he said it, it just reinforced something that I already knew. And from that day forward, 3.5, 5 miles a day, every day. Every day.
Oh, wow. Just to get it back. Have you seen Tank since?
I have not, but I can't wait to see his ass because I need him to know, Tank, that what you said to me got these. I don't know how much weight I've lost because I've never weighed myself. It's always, I can feel my clothes fall on me different. I don't weigh myself.
Right. I know I need to weigh myself.
I can look in the mirror and go, no, that ain't it. And just keep going.
Right. I picked up a couple pounds, so I need to weigh myself because everything of mine has elastic in it.
Kim, you look great.
Thank you, but I could do better.
You look great. You really look great. Like I didn't know in the beginning that you were doing the Weight Watchers thing, and then I saw like some pictures, and I looked twice. I was like, why Kim's head look not as big as it used to be? And I started staring at the picture. I was like, something wrong. And
why is her head not? You saying my head lost weight? Is that
Kim,
what you said?
That's what I was shocked at. Because most of the time, people's heads stay the same size. And their body get little, but they had that big ass head still. But your head seemed to have gone down with the rest of your body.
Yeah.
It's like a WW infomercial for head weight loss.
It is for head weight.
And feet. My feet got smaller.
Oh, well, no. You still walking on them 15s. Don't you lie to these people.
Shut up, David. Shut your mouth. You got a man for me now?
Look, Kym, we done been through this now. We done seen you destroy enough souls. I can't continue to be a part of this. Nah, listen, I can't. I guarantee you, if you pan that camera to the left 2 feet or to the right 2 feet, Kym got some dude standing over there dusting. Somebody over there out of frame dusting. He vacuuming quietly. Somebody in the kitchen making breakfast. And it's dinner time. I want you to know it's dinner time. He making breakfast for tomorrow. I'm telling you, I know what's going on over there.
Chris, don't listen to him, Chris. I would never do that to you.
Now, you were, to me, thank you. I appreciate that. And that's what everybody tells themselves, too. Is, oh, that'll never happen to me. And then you're over there, and Harold looks over to you, and he's like, yes, I thought the same thing in 2004.
Exactly. Everybody walk in Kym's house with big plans.
She's already baiting me.
Me and Kym about to create a show. Oh, is that right?
Is that what this live show stuff is, David? This stuff in St. Louis? I got a venue. She's got me. I got a venue. She's like, Sherri, just go along with this.
Just go along with it. Next time I see you, Chris, you're going to be in a jumper in her garage organizing boxes. Don't let it happen, Chris.
A jumper? He's going to be in a jumper, David.
I don't know why she put him in jumpers. That's in case they try to run off. She can describe him easy to the cops.
She has her own private security force that goes around the grounds. Yeah,
oh my God. David,
exactly. Oh my God.
You are crazy, David. David, tell everybody what your Instagram is so people can follow you. And the reason why I say follow, because David has created this thing with his family, which is fun to watch, clean family fun. And he puts them up on Instagram. He started how many years ago? A year ago? 2 years ago?
2.5. 2 years ago. 2.5. Mm-hmm.
And you just have skyrocketed, and it's very fun. So your Instagram is
The David A. Arnold.
And
your
why does it have
team
to be
is great.
The
They'll put it
David
up there.
A. Arnold?
Huh? Because
Why
there was
is
a David Arnold. And if you Google David Arnold, you'll get the white man who does the soundtrack for James Bond. So that's why. So like in the beginning, when I first came to LA and I started doing stand-up, it was David Arnold and people would look me up. And I remember I went somewhere one time and matter of fact, I think on Pandora, my Pandora station had the white man's picture, but my stand-up.
No.
So I had to go through this. Yeah, I had to go through this whole thing of emailing and going like, look at the photos of the albums that you guys are posting under this white man. He was the profile picture, but then all the the content under was my stand-up.
Boy.
So you have to do David A. Arnold because if you don't put in the A, you're gonna get the white dude who's the soundtrack composer.
I've never been so happy to not have a camera on me. You would not imagine the disappointment when you popped up on the screen. I saw David Arnold. I was so excited for the composer to come on, and then it's you. We need to just thank God I'm not on camera. I would have been so embarrassed. I was like, Kym, thank you. Finally a guest for me.
Chris is silly.
Somebody I can really connect with. Yeah, no, so you got to put in the David A. Arnold, and it's David A. Arnold across the board and all Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of that.
And what do you like doing better?
As far as what?
Like Instagram, movies, TV, writing, stand-up. Which do you like to do better?
Stand-up. It's not even close.
You love stand-up.
You
love stand-up.
I love it. There's nothing
and
like
you teach a stand-up class.
Teach the largest stand-up comedy class in the country, the most successful stand-up class in the country. It's not just a stand-up class. That's right. Get it all in your face. Not just one. Come on, Kym. That's chapter 2, right. Quickness. In my class. I love you can't teach anybody to be funny. And I said this to D.L. Hughley when I did his show. And we were talking about it because D.L., Jasmine, who's D.L.'s sidekick, she took my class. She's his, his co-host. I shouldn't say sidekick, co-host. And she took the class. And I was talking about that. As a stand-up comedian, one of the first things I know, you can't teach anybody to be funny. But it's not about that. Right. It's about the tools and it's the work. As you know, from me and you being on the road and working together, it's about the mechanics of the work. And I think that's the thing that's why the class is successful. Outside of the fact that also I'm a successful stand-up, so people respect the fact that they're working with somebody who's working, not somebody who wrote a book and who don't do stand-up. Because I don't know a lot of stand-up teachers, but I know some of them used to do stand-up, some of them never did stand-up. Right. But I do stand-up. Like I'm, that's my thing,
right,
man.
You can really talk about it,
Yeah, and that makes a big difference, And then we took it online. We did it online. Then we did it on the road. When we were in Atlanta, we started right before all this shut down. I started taking the class on the road and doing weekend seminars in cities I was working in, which I will do again once we start up. And the first time we did it in Atlanta, we sold out, all the seats for the class. So it was great.
That was good. And then I tried to do it and sold none.
Well, Kym, what's your curriculum? Do you just you go up and you tell a story about the time I was in Friday? Like, what's your curriculum, Kym?
Ain't nobody signed up for that bullshit. I'm mad. David sold out.
But you know what's so funny though? In the beginning, but that, like everything, that's how everything started. When I first started doing my stand-up class, 12 years ago? I might have had, 5 people maybe came. You know what I'm saying? But now we got 300 plus people on our waiting list. Like when my assistant announces that we're taking deposits for the next class, like honestly, because we have a master list, email list that we just blast out to all 300 plus people that have asked to be put on the waiting list. Every time she does it, I think the last one we did, it filled up, and I only do I do 20 spots now. I started only doing 10. I do 20. Right. 27 minutes, they was gone, all 20 spots.
Wow. Now, are you able to do that now because you're writing and working? How are you able to teach?
Well, I don't do it now, not because I'm writing and working, but because there's a part of my class is going and getting on stage.
Oh,
you got to go out and get on stage so we can talk. Ain't no stages right now.
I was going to take over for you.
Huh? There's 15 points right there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep it moving.
How much time? This is my last one.
I don't think there's that many comics that could do that, David. That your brain has to work. You're a writer and a showrunner and everything else. That has to be. That's not normal because I know folks that do it, and I know some funny, probably not to your level as far as like a teaching class goes, but I think that speaks to how your brain works too. Like I would not put most comics in charge of teaching other people how to do it.
When it works.
Somebody said that. What'd you say?
Kym? I said when his brain works.
That was a lie.
When I shut it off, I shut it down. When my wife says, "Why you just sitting there with that look on your face?" That's what she mean. When I didn't shut my brain down, I'm all the way off. No, I think a lot of people have said that. A lot of people say, when you write, you can't teach anybody. You got to love it too, man. You got to really. I think the class really works because I never did it for money. It was always done out of how much I love stand-up. I love talking about stand-up. I love watching people find it. I love watching a comedian be on stage bombing week after week and then finding it. Kym Whitley. Let me tell you something.
Tell him.
Kym Whitley. Let me tell you about Kym Whitley. Kym Whitley.
Gather round.
Grab your snacks and your little ginger snaps and gather around. Listen, I remember I saw Kym Whitley. It was many years ago, and I said, Kym, listen, you don't have to continue to strip. You have a better future.
You were that guy. Shut up!
I saw her on the pole. I was at a dirty club downtown. It was a club where
I didn't know you were I didn't know you were a missionary as well. Oh my God.
Yes, I said, Kym, I was next door dropping off some cans for the mission, and I noticed through the window I saw you on stage stripping, and I said, this girl who's greasing this pole with Crisco, it's no need to be up here doing this. I said, I've seen you on stage. You're funny, and I will say this: Kym Whitley, and I mean this seriously, is probably one of the funniest people that I've ever met. And this is what I love about Kym. Kym is so good that anybody can sit next to her and look great. Like Sherri's been next to you killing, Linnell's next to you, I sit next to you, Buddy Lewis said, like you're so good at finding your space and killing. And when I watched her do stand-up, her and Buddy Lewis used to host one of the biggest comedy nights in Los Angeles called Whacked Out Wednesdays at the Ha Ha Cafe. It was so big that it took what used to be a coffee shop and a karaoke spot and made them change it to a comedy club because it was just that popular. And I remember going there and I remember watching, and I just remember I was brand new at the time. And I remember watching Kym, and I just was like, this girl is really funny. And then we just got to know each other, and then we became friends, and then we really became friends. I was like, let's go on the road together. Let's do some stand-up. You go out, I go out, we go out together, like, right? I was watching her one night, and I never forget this, and I said this to her when she came off stage. I said, the worst thing that can happen for every woman doing stand-up today is that if you fuck around and get serious, all these bitches is in trouble. Because I've seen people work for years to be really good. And I see Kym fuck off for 2 weeks and find these moments that are so great. I'm like, oh, if she stayed up in there, there's no way nobody could fuck with her on this microphone. She's so good. She's so inviting. She's so, I don't even know how to explain it. And I gotta be honest with you, as a comedian, comedians, we love being on stage by ourselves. We want to do it by ourselves. That's what we do. We don't need nobody else. We don't like, for me as a writer, writing on a television show in a writer's room is the complete opposite of being a stand-up, because you got a team, you find it. As a comedian, you do it by yourself. Kym and I go on stage together. When we're on tour, we go on stage. I go up, Kym go up, we go up together. That's how we do the show.
Yes.
And she's so funny, and I love being on stage, but I love being on stage with Kym because it's so easy, and you never know. I'm going to legitimately have a good time every time we get on stage, and you never know what's going to happen on the show because it's different every time.
We've had some shows and we're like, how did we not record that? And then we go back up to another city and we're like, let's do what we did in the last city. We're like, you remember? I was like, no, we just
because it's organic. It's in the moment and it works.
In the moment, having fun. So, and since it's so organic and we have fun and you've been so honest, I feel like I need to share something with you that I've been hiding. I didn't want you to know. I didn't want you to know this.
Here comes the
But
bullshit.
while you were talking, because I didn't want you to see me eat another ginger snap, I broke them up in itty bitty pieces, and I was sneaking them ever so slightly in my mouth while you were talking.
Damn it, Kym.
So she done broke them down into 1/4 points. A quarter point now.
Because I felt like if he sees me grab another whole ginger snap, he's gonna call the people. He's gonna call the WW people.
Kym, this means Kym can cheat. That's what that tells me.
Yes,
that's what
she's
I'm
fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, she's fantastic.
I do know how to cheat, but I would never cheat on you, Chris.
Thank you, Kym.
Oh,
David, that was so kind of you and so nice of you. And to hear that coming from you. And I know you did, because I have grown because of you, and I have learned to love stand-up. I mean, I've enjoyed it, but you every night it was, come on, Kym. And I was like, oh God. Yeah. So you have shown me how much fun and how easy it is, even though I'm afraid every time I go out. Have you done any stand-up while we've been in this pandemic?
I've done 3 shows. I did Kevin Hart's Laugh Out Loud for the Montreal Comedy Festival. We filmed it outside in the parking lot of his production office. We filmed that. It was very well done. Social distance. The audience is set apart in a beautiful stage. It was great. They only had it posted live for like 48 hours on the Montreal Comedy Festival website.
Oh,
I did that. I did a show for a comedian named Kev on Stage, who has found and does this outside social distancing thing too, where they only let like 20 audience members come. It's like 10 couples, and they're set apart. and you're on the stage. They switch the mics out. Everybody has on. You have to get COVID tested before you go in the back to where they film it. You know what I mean? Like it's super. And I did that with him, which was fantastic. And I did another show. I can't remember. Oh, wait. Maybe that's it. That might be it. No. Yeah, that's it. I think that's it.
So, okay. So you've had a chance. I have done no stand-up. Have you done any virtual stand-up?
Yes. I did something for Jack and Jill. I did something for another company. I can't remember who. I don't know. And I think I have another one pending, or I have some offers of something to people pending. I've done them. I have not, and I'm not gonna say I haven't missed stand-up, because every time I step in, these 2 times I did it, I was like, oh my God. Like I miss it so much. Like when you're standing in the back of the room and you're watching the comedians work, you're like, oh God, I gotta be a part of this. Like I miss this, you know. I drove to Hollywood one night with my daughter. Me and Anna Grace were in the car, and I was like, let's just leave, because you know we're not doing nothing. So I was like, just get in the car and go.
Right.
We got in the car, and I took her down to Hollywood Boulevard, and I wanted to show her the Laugh Factory and the Comedy Store. And I went and showed her where my name is on the wall at the Comedy Store, and I showed her where my picture is on the wall at the Laugh Factory, you know, and she was just blown away by that. And that's what I miss.
To the county jail, but go ahead.
Yeah, but if you want to see Mama's picture. No, so I miss it. So like when I go in those spaces, I miss it, but I haven't done it, you know, consistently, because it's just not. And I have dates that are booked in March. You know, I think you and I even have a date sometime April or something. But we pushed them back because I got to get ready for my next Netflix special, because you know I signed a deal. Fat Ballerina did so well that I got a deal to do another special that is being produced by Lena Waithe.
But how are you going to get ready?
That's my thing. No, that's my thing. I can't. I told them, the network, they were like, well, because they asked me too, do you want to do a social distancing thing? We can do like because Kevin just released one that was like small. Not for me. I can't. I can't do that, because like my manager said, he said, yeah, the world needs to see you on the theater stage. They need to know you belong in that space, because the last special, Fat Ballerina, was done in a comedy club, and it was, it was packed, and it was intimate. It was, this one we're doing at a theater. Yeah, I need to go up. It needs to go up another level. You know what I'm saying? For me. So I'm not going to do it. I got to wait. We just got to wait until and once the pandemic and the world opens up, then I'll go back out on tour and start working on my jokes. Right now it's March. Depending on what it looks like in March will make a difference whether or not I push it to June. And you know what? I don't know what it is, but I've gotten okay waiting, because I know what it's going to be.
Too. But I'm concerned. I don't want to go out and do my same raggedy jokes, but I have nothing. I probably have more stuff now, but it's so hard. Like I have a virtual show coming up for the Black Nurses Association, probably in a couple weeks.
Oh yeah.
I have not done stand-up since DC last year in February. I think February 7th was the last day I was on stage.
That's right. I remember that.
Remember that at the DC?
Yeah, you did the DC. You did the tavern, the one that I did, right?
Yes, the tavern. Yes. I loved it. That was my last show, and for some reason, why do I remember? I guess we were hearing about it. I was like, "Don't touch me. We can't have people near me," or whatever. We were hearing rumors, I guess, of it, because I remember taking pictures of people, but let's keep them at a distance.
Yes.
But my fear is this. Number one is, I haven't told any of those jokes since. My memory, and just being able to entertain these women without an audience. How do you do that? Like, we're talking now, we're laughing because we know each other. But how do you sit there and talk to the screen?
You know what? For me, when I've done them, and I did, that was another show. I did some kind of virtual show where you perform for these screens. That was the third show that I did. But my Instagram and my Facebook, I do a lot of ranting in my computer, so for me, it's kind of natural. It doesn't, this is the thing. When you've been doing it long enough, you know what's funny. You know what's whether you. It's like when I, as a comedian, it's like when we would showcase for the industry, and they would be there, and they wouldn't be laughing, and that used to bother you. But then after you've been doing it long enough, you realize that they're just soulless, comedicless asses, most of them. You know what I'm saying? So like fuck you. You ain't gotta laugh. You ain't gonna come in here with your tight ass suit on and not laugh because you're trying to look and see if. And then you get to a point where you be so confident in your material that you can do it and get no laughter and still keep that energy because you know it's funny. I've done it 472,000 times, and I've gotten a laugh every time. Why would I think that I'm not getting a laugh now? So that's what you got to kind of remember when you go to do these virtual shows. Because they asked me when I did one for Jack, they were like, do you want us to tap the audience in so you can hear them? And I was like, no, I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear nothing. I just want to hear me, and I just go. And I just go. And I was supposed to do 15 minutes.
Well, that's what I'm going to do. I got to do 10, so I want to make sure I talk to you this week.
That's easy.
Is it? And get your blessing and get some notes from you. I want to go to a segment right now called Ask a White Guy.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah. All right. Welcome to Ask a White Guy. Thank you to Sounds of Noel for the jingle. Appreciate you. So since we have our resident white guy, Chris, what is something you think white people should back off in 2021?
Oh, what do I think? Man, top of my head, TikTok dances. Like, let's take a step back. That's not really our lane so much, and we've pushed in a little hard on the dances off the top of my head. I'll throw that in. It's just I don't use the app much. David, you're probably a huge hit on something like TikTok, but yeah, we
not
could
because of the dancing. though. I can tell you that.
Right.
I believe that. Let's leave that to our black brothers and sisters. I think let's back off on the TikTok dances.
But let me ask you a question, though, Chris. You can say that, but as somebody who is on TikTok, like these white people be on here dancing. Now, one of the biggest stars on TikTok is D'Amelio. I think is her last name. She's like 62 million followers, and she is a little white girl that's like 15 years old.
That's incredible.
And she's murdering. So I don't know if this is a white thing or if it's a generational thing.
Wait a minute. Joshua, I need to get the dance shoes. I gotta get my son.
Then finally, you'll never have to do stand-up again, Kym. Got your TikTok star in the other room.
Yeah, she's
Joshua's ready. He's ready.
She's Charlie D'Amelio. Here she go right here. As soon as I put her up, that's her right there.
She got 62 million.
That's her right there dancing. This is the girl. This is her.
Oh,
she's the biggest thing on TikTok. She's the biggest thing. I'm gonna tell you how many she got right now.
I hope
she's got 104 million. Sorry.
What? Just for dancing?
She's got 104 million. And look. Yeah, let me see. I can't. I'm not good at finding them.
You're a little goofy. Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
wow.
Little white girl. Wow. 104 million.
Well,
Black Lives Matter. Yes. Her little dance. These dances 25 million, 50 million views. She's out of control.
I can do that.
So, yeah, you can. Keep doing it every day. Next thing you know, everybody be doing the Whitley.
Right.
The Whitley gets some people in trouble.
I like that. Doing the Whitley. I like that.
That's
right. What were you saying, Chris?
What's that about?
Chris answered about the white people.
Yeah, I was just saying. Yeah, I've been proven wrong. Like maybe we'll leave the gates open on that, but I think that's for you all to decide if we get to keep in that lane. So that's what we'll think about.
There's other things, but we don't have to talk about it now.
No, that's why the question's been raised. Where what are you two's opinion? Where's Whitey need to back out of in 2021?
All
Kym's like, we don't have time for a 3-hour podcast.
Should we start? Well,
you know what?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Chris. Let me see.
David, he drops
David,
the scroll.
David got a hole. Oh, yeah. Stay out of all. You know, I don't like when the white people try to sound black. If there is a thing of sounding black, but with a little, in it, and that drives me. Unless they were raised with black people in that neighborhood, then okay, then I understand.
That's a weird
they
thing.
Need to do what?
It's a weird thing.
What'd you say?
If they were raised in a black neighborhood, leave the acting black and trying to be black alone. Unless you were raised in the black neighborhood, just like if you were raised in London, you'd have a London accent. If you raised in the black neighborhood, you're gonna have a little black, accent.
Right.
But
I don't know
how are you supposed to know?
Not every black neighborhood's going to have an accent either. So I find that most of the people that are going to be pushing that you're trying to fit in and you don't really know how to do it, or you're just worthless. Or you're worthless.
Oh, you're worthless.
It drives me insane. Yeah, that's a good one.
I love this question. Just random question. What kind of underwear do you have on? Okay, that's not appropriate.
That was for a text, I think. You were doing voice to text. Was that meant just for me or was that for David? What was this? It is Ask a White Guy.
What kind of underwear do you wear, Chris?
Boxer briefs. There you go. See, you got.
What is a boxer brief? Are they the same? I don't understand that. It's a boxer and a brief?
It's like it's good. It's controlling.
David?
Yes. See? David gets it. David's probably, you got to keep it contained.
So they're tight boxers.
Yes. Boxers is just, there's support. There's support.
Your pants down and we saw nothing. It was pretty empty right around that area.
I want to shut this whole goddamn internet down, Kym Whitley.
David,
you understand?
I could have seen
one move to the left and they'd have disabled this little bullshit ass podcast immediately.
David, it looked like a vagina. It looked like a vagina. I'm not saying nothing. It's kind of flat. It's kind of flat. You the one that stood up. You got to be pretty bold to just stand up in front of the camera and show your bid section.
Man. Show all of it.
This show has begun. It's really in the last few weeks, we've got a lot of good dong coverage. So thank you for keeping that going.
Chris wore a pair of pants, David. You going to show the picture, Chris?
No, we're good. We don't need to show it for a third.
David. Chris didn't even realize he sends me me and Sherri a picture of him out with this band, right? He didn't realize.
I was on a theater stage amongst a lot of people. It was a big project. I was proud of it. I wanted to send this to people I respect and say, hey, I got to get up on a stage all day and do this big project with these bands. And I'm like 6'4" with shoes on. So it's like, look at me towering over this band that is topping out at 5'7". I look like Shrek, don't I? And then
I come back, first of all, they were mustard colored pants. So it was like an arrow and a beacon of look at me. They're kind of tight. And I said to Sherri, oh my God, look at Chris. It looks like he caught an anaconda. And
this is going to be a new segment.
Right. Chris got offended. He was like, why is that the first thing you see? I was like, you put on yellow mustard colored pants and you look tight. Everybody else on the stage had on black.
I was the host.
So, Chris wanted y'all to see. You don't want to be cast into that whole rumor that white guys ain't got nothing. He need to let you know that
You got to slow play. You got to slow play, Dave. We're 30 plus episodes in. I finally had to be like, okay, let's go ahead and set some ground rules here.
There you go. That's what you do. These two right here, Chris. I believe you take both of them down at the same time. That's what you do.
Kym speaks so much more softly to me now. It's so strange.
I do. David, I got a little respect for him.
Saw them orange mustards. Respect. You didn't know what to do.
Got a little mustard respect for him. You daggone right. Okay, this is what did you do for dang on, I left the oldest computer on earth. The fan started back up.
No, that's one of her old dudes in the background vacuuming, isn't it, David?
Right. If you hear a fan noise, that's old dude vacuuming over here. Very funny. What? Okay, I can ask. Okay, I know what I want to. I have a couple questions for you, Dave. What have you been watching on Netflix, Prime, Disney Plus streaming? What have you been watching, or regular television?
Let's see. What have I watched? I've watched. I think it's HBO Max. I watched The Undoing. I watched.
Oh, that's the one you got me caught up in. But I have not gone back to it.
Yes, it was a
little strange.
Yes, I did. I watched that. I watched Wonder Woman 1984 on HBO Max.
What you think about that?
I'm about to start watching Your Honor. They had a lot of money and they spent it. That's what I think about it.
Do you think they spent it on the writer?
That was good.
They did not spend it on the writer. They spent it on all the special effects. And I think what's her name, the actress, she got $10 million for doing it. So
wow.
But I mean, it was it's fine. We in a pandemic, ain't shit on TV. Go and turn on and watch them 2.5 hours of I feel like the graphics guys had the most fun on that show.
Yes, a lot of fun. What
they had to do all the graphics. I ain't impressed with one. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't impressed with Wonder Woman's little skills. She ain't got the little lasso rope. You can only do so much with that damn rope. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I done seen you lasso a few people up, but
did you both watch it?
I've seen it.
You two are stars of the utmost, and you must know some people that are backing this financially. I'll say it. I'm a nobody. That was horrible. It was a terribly written movie. It was I love it if some little girls love it and enjoyed the flashing lights and stuff. It was garbage, and it was 2.5 hours. If that was an hour, I would have understood it. But no, that was terrible. Yeah. And this is supposed to literally be a god or a goddess, and she's like can't do anything unless her boyfriend's around. Like that was a joke. Get out of here. It was less than empowering. I hated it.
Yeah,
it made me angry. I spent so much time sitting there. It was not.
Wow.
Well, okay. I mean, okay.
I was in a bad mood from the night before when I watched a Clooney movie that was so bad.
Oh, wait a minute. The one about, because I'm trying to finish.
Which one? The one of him with the little girl in the snow?
With the little girl in the snow?
Yeah. David, can you write for these people?
Skyfall?
Yes.
Is that the name of the movie?
Yeah, I think so.
I didn't watch that. I watched the trailer and was like, I'm not watching this.
Yeah.
George Clooney has a beard. That's the most interesting part.
No. Don't say that.
Have you seen it?
I saw it, and I'm up to, him and the little girl in the snow now, and then the water came in. And I was like, I wanted to fast forward it, but I was like, no, I'm going to watch it. I haven't watched all of it yet, so don't tell me.
The Midnight Sky. Or it's like, if it's like.
Midnight Sky, that's the name of it.
It's like if Interstellar got bopped on the head with a baseball bat.
Wow. Yeah, what about, we know Chris hasn't seen this, but David, you might have watched this already. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Soul.
Did you?
I didn't see that yet. I saw Soul and I saw Jingle Jangle. I didn't see Ma Rainey's Black Bottom yet. Okay. That's what I did not see that one yet. I will watch that next. I heard it was pretty good. I didn't hear it was great. I heard it was pretty good, and it's getting pretty good because, Black Panther, I see you eating, because Black Panther ain't with us no more.
Right, that's why I enjoyed it.
Now, Kym.
I was hanging up on
I think that's what gave it more points. I feel like if he was still alive, people would be going, that might not have been the best shit in the world to watch. I could have cleaned my garage. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like people was not impressed, but they give him a lot of...
Yes, but it was from a play. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom is from a play. So they adapted it.
I know what it is.
But it still looked like a play. I think that's what they were trying to keep. I mean, this is okay.
I think is what threw people off. But
Okay.
yes, I haven't
Okay.
seen it. I'm going to watch it. I'm not going, but I'm just telling you what I've heard about it. I watched Soul, Jamie Foxx's Soul with Tina
That was
Fey and
good.
Jamie Foxx.
I enjoyed that.
That was incredible.
It was
That
Jamie
was a
Foxx and
great
who?
movie. Tina
Who did
Fey.
you say? Oh, it was Tina Fey, the
Tina
voice.
Fey.
Okay. And Jamie Foxx. That was a
Yeah,
good
she
movie.
played
Soul.
22, I think. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That was
she did a
great.
great.
I
She did a
enjoyed
great
that.
job.
Jingle Jangle was really good, and oh, you know what I did do? Because I got, my daughters are 13 and 15, Anna Grace and Ashlyn. So Anna Grace has this obsession with the 80s, and she always asks me, what was it like growing up in the 80s? She's very obsessed with the 80s.
The 80s.
And so I've been showing her all of the movies from the 80s.
Oh,
And so we
looking for Mr. Goodbar.
literally
Oh, sorry.
What? That's what you got from the 80s? Of all the movies you could have said, looking for Mr. Goodbar is what the 80s means to you? Not Breakfast Club, not the 16 Candles, not Coming to America, not
right.
like the biggest, not Home Alone, not some of the biggest hits in the history of the universe. Looking for Mr. Good.
God.
Disable her mic.
Yeah, Dave, you want to
put a steal up.
I was gonna say, you want to just throw a photo up of her, that thirst trap one from Instagram the other day, and then me and you will just talk for another 20 minutes. We'll close it out.
Oh,
Right. Looking for
wow.
Kym, what made you think of that?
Even a movie in the 80s.
You know why? Because there were 2 movies out, something about a candy bar or something. I went to the wrong one. I ended up going to Looking for Mr. Goodbar, and I was in there shell-shocked and appalled. I was like, well, this is not the movie. So it's etched in my mind. I think my brother
1977.
told me to go watch it. And then he told me
That's
another
what
movie with Burt Reynolds. He was like, Kym, this is the best movie on earth. It was the worst. My brothers would always trick me. So I sat down, I was waiting on the movie to get good. I was waiting. The credits rolled. I was like, what? He said it was the best movie. I cussed him out for weeks. I still remember it. I got PTSD. So when people tell me, oh, you got to go see this movie, I'm like, no, I don't.
Burt Reynolds, anything with Burt Reynolds had to be the 70s.
So this Mr. Goodbar, I didn't know what this was. So Mr. Goodbar came out in 1977. It is rated 65% on Rotten Tomatoes. I'll give you that.
Yes.
Here, do you want to hear the synopsis?
No. I wasn't around in the 70s, so I didn't go see that.
Oh, that's probably the wrong one then. My mistake.
That's
I'm bad at Google.
33 in 1970s.
What you say?
No. Anyway, back to what I was telling you.
Sorry, go ahead.
My daughter's been watching movies, so last night I showed them Coming to America for the first time.
Wow.
Oh.
And they were in the beginning, they were like, I don't know. And by 3 minutes in, 5 minutes in, they were like,
yes.
I'm trying to tell you. When they saw Eddie Murphy in that barbershop doing all them characters.
Oh, man.
Like that. Yes. So she's been watching all the 80s, Breakfast Club, I'm showing her all of the big, the iconic movies that, from the past. And that's what we've been doing. That's what we do every weekend here in the pandemic. We have a family movie night, and we go back and forth. They show us a movie that they like, and then we show them one that,
Oh, I love that. That's
see
a
that.
great
So
idea.
we show them,
Oh, that is
so we all sit
idea.
there, we have movie night.
That's a good idea.
It's been great.
Oh my God. There's so many things that I want to talk to you about, but I'm not sure at what time we're at, Chris.
Oh, let me check real quick. Key, what
Because
time
we got to
are we
do
sitting at
comments
right now?
from our viewers and listeners. Oh, we got to do some promotions,
Key, how far in are we? We are at 55 minutes, something like that. I don't know what this is.
That makes
Oh, yeah,
sense.
it's
That's
over.
about
54 minutes? 40, yeah, you got a little time. We got comments to get to.
Look at that.
What do you
That's
got?
crazy.
Huh?
What do you, I said,
What are you watching, David?
You just asked him that.
No,
I'm reading the notes.
really
Oh, right now.
I'm reading.
smart ass Chris.
Oh,
I'm trying to bring Mean Kym out. It's not
what?
working.
Oh no, it ain't worth it. You don't want to see Mean Kym.
Mm-mm. Well,
I'll get
maybe.
those whips and chains out on you. Then what?
Oh, no.
Oh, it went too far.
Look at it. So funny right here. What are your questions that you wrote about kids finding success in the 80s?
And does it say that?
Yeah, it's just,
No.
is it, so David
Do you think there's a better path to success for kid stars than there was in the 80s?
Look at that question. That was
And
good.
we just
Chris.
got finished talking about the 80s.
well, you have a unique person like
No,
David in,
no,
and his
I'm
kids are
talking
getting
about
involved in
the
everything.
podcast. She done came in here 9 times. Like
Who?
what I'm doing don't
Who's in there?
mean shit. Julie,
Oh, that must
text me, come here. Like what I'm doing is not
be
like I'm
important.
pretending.
Julie, he's working for real. Julie, I ate 17 points right
What's
here.
up, Chris?
David. You got
What
people
up,
with your house?
Chris Spencer's birthday. Yeah, no, it's Chris
Oh,
Spencer's birthday. You know, it's his
today?
birthday. And
And
Chris
y'all
is
ain't got no
62.
mask on?
Yeah.
Too Funny
Y'all don't
Mamas.
have a mask on?
No.
Buyjack.com/2funnymamas.
Wait,
Get
what?
your own Too Funny Mamas mask.
Get your own mask. Buyjack.com.
Shut
Who
your
is
mouth,
that?
Chris Spencer. You don't know how I am.
You talking to Chris now?
It's,
Happy
it's
birthday,
Chris.
Chris
Yeah,
Spencer.
Vanessa. Kym Whitley said happy birthday.
Okay, David, we're on the podcast. This is live. He doesn't care. I'm telling Sherri on you.
I am so sick of them and they sexy ass life. Get off the camera.
What's funny?
Look at Boris and Nicole. Everybody dressed
bring it
regular.
on
Boris and
yourself.
Nicole look like
Oh, look how cute. They're ridiculous. Oh my God, they make me sick. I love them though.
they are so beautiful. I can't take them.
They are beautiful. And the kids are pretty.
Today is Chris Spencer's 53rd birthday.
Oh, I gotta text him and say hey, happy birthday, Chris. You're good, but everybody
Yes.
trying to do like
Go ahead.
like
I'm
you
sorry.
did.
I'm back.
Julie, he gave a great birthday for his wife, people. Nothing like it. I tried to get a dude just to send me some flowers. Well, one day, David. One day. One day I'll,
Julie take a lot of bullshit for that little birthday gift she got. Trust me.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, she
Take a lot
built
of
up
heat.
a lot of
In the middle
Oh, go ahead.
of us today, I'm planning on waking up empty.
You plan on what?
Waking up tomorrow and this whole house be empty, where she done took everything and left me in here.
Oh
I
God.
would
Yeah, well,
not
you
be
work so
shocked
much.
at all.
I know you would because you work so much. What do you have coming up? You have anything coming
I
up
do.
that you can promote? Well, pay for your internet.
Yes,
Get a
there's. Would you say what?
I said maybe pay for a better internet because it keeps cutting off.
Here, Kym.
I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know why it's been perfect all this time.
While we let David's dial up catch up real quick, let's promote a black business, and we've got
dial up catch up.
We're gonna real quick. Look, and I have to talk so he can't immediately just shred me. We're going to show a quick promo for a podcast that Sherri and Kym are going on, and then we've got some support of black business music. So here's a quick video.
Stop. I'm not picking you up. Look at these boots. What size are they? You think I can fit these boots?
Girl, look at little bitty feet. You gotta have feet this size. It look like a 2.
But if I turn it around, it could be a 9.
Girl, that's some little feet. You can only play drums with feet this small.
Oh, I could do a lot more stuff with boots this small.
Oh, look at this.
Oh my.
That looked like a lot of fun.
That's hilarious.
That was fun. Sheila E's show on YouTube. Make sure you check it out. Go to YouTube and type in Sheila E. Me and Sherri were on there trying to take things from her. It was a lot of fun.
Now, our black business this week is one davidarnold.com. That's where you should go. You can get t-shirts, check out all kinds of different gear, have fun. You can ogle David's photos from over the years. And I did see that Rodney Perry special in there. Love Rodney. He's so funny, so nice. But yeah, we've got t-shirts. I think we have a picture. What's the t-shirt say? What's that? Pronounce that real quick.
God damn.
Go get your t-shirt.
That's what life do to you sometimes.
I feel it in my bones, man. davidarnold.com for our black business this week. Support them.
Yay.
So dope.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, so what were you saying, Dave? You had some things you wanted to promote. What's coming up for you?
Well, I'm currently producing and writing a show on Nickelodeon called Side Hustle that is airing now. It's a very funny show created by Dave Malkoff. And I'm also creating another show that I'm myself Nickelodeon as well called That Girl Lately. It's this little rapper that's on Instagram. She's out of Houston. She has like 1.7 million followers. She's about 11, 12 years old, full of personality. And Nickelodeon gave her a show. And so I wrote an idea with and produced it. Me and Will Packer did this. So it's with Will Packer Productions under Nickelodeon. So I'm literally doing that, getting ready to go into production.
Can Joshua be on the show? Can Joshua?
That was my next question.
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay, go ahead.
Absolutely, he can be on the show. He can sit his little ass down for more than 2 seconds. He 100% can be on the show. If I could get him to walk from one spot to another without getting distracted, I could 100% put him on the show.
You're right.
So start working on that right now. And then I'm writing a pilot for Netflix for a comedian named DC Youngfly, who is, everybody knows from 85 South, and DC is very funny dude. Called me and we talked about an idea. I came up with a concept and pitched it to Netflix, and we're developing that. And then, as you know, and following in your footsteps, Kym Whitley, me and Julie and the girls have a development deal over at OWN on Oprah Winfrey's network, and I'm writing a pilot for that right now. Yeah, so I'm writing a pilot for that, and then lastly, Amazon. I sold a show with that Lena Waithe and Kevin Hart are producing a TV show based on my stand-up. That's a starring vehicle for me on Amazon. So we're in the middle of meeting showrunners to write, and we start, the writer's room, and that starts, I guess they want to try to start it this month. So
get out of here.
It's quite a few things. It's a lot of stuff going on, but I'm very blessed. I'm not complaining. I've been doing this 25 years, so it feels good to, finally be, how long I've been doing this, Kym? You know how long I've been trying to.
And you deserve everything because you have been patient, sometimes bitter, but patient. And now the bitterness is going away. Just mad.
No, I'm still
mad. I was like, relax, David. It's coming. Patience. But you deserve everything because
you do. You have to believe.
Okay.
It's true.
Yep.
No,
you do have to believe.
I agree.
You do have to believe.
You gotta believe, and you gotta keep working. And I'm very excited about at the end of the year, 2021, in my hometown of Cleveland, Ohio. We will be filming my next Netflix special at the State Theater. So I'm very excited about doing that. And Kevin Hart and Lena Waithe are producing that show as well. So I'm excited.
Kevin Hart and Lena Waithe.
Kym will be there.
How y'all cut me out the really fast?
We didn't cut you out fast. It was a slow cutout. We did it slowly. We cut you out slowly.
I'm gonna call Lena and I'm gonna be like, no, y'all can't cut because you wouldn't even know Lena if it wasn't for me. I'm attached.
That's not true. Me and Lena Waithe used to sleep together before she switched to the other side. That's not true. Me and Lena used to sleep together before she went to the other side. That's not true.
No.
I'm about to bring her back.
Look.
Don't you tell me, Kym Whitley.
You're cutting out all your friends, ain't you, on your little deals?
You ain't shit for that. That's a way inside joke.
Little inside joke. Not funny though. All right, hey, Chris, let's read some comments and let's get on up out of here.
All right, listener comments. Big shout out to Linnell, everybody, including Sherri.
Yeah.
Do we have a photo of Sherri? We got to make sure Sherri appears on her show. You like this, David? You were commenting on it pre-show.
Yeah, this is Sherri's picture when she worked at the post office right before she booked her last job. This is the picture that was on her badge. This looked like the one who got a bad attitude at the customer service in Walmart. That's what that looked like.
Oh my God.
Kym, that's how you know somebody's like truly just deeply funny. Whenever I'm like, wow, what a nice photo of Sherri. She'd appreciate that being on there. And David's got me grabbing my stomach. Oh man, that's good. Shout out to Linnell. Everybody adored her last week, and including Sherri. Everybody had a great time. So we'll have to get Linnell back on again with the internet issues. Kym, why do you have all these friends with the internet issue? I thought you guys were balling.
I know, Linnell was great. Sorry about
send people a hardwire so we can hardwire.
It's not in the budget, David, so we're going to need you to step up. It's not in the Too Funny Mamas budget. $15 connector. Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to keep my job here, man. Come on. Marsha T. In the islands. Marsha T. This is from YouTube. In the islands, the Caribbean islands, we some
make a liver and dumplings in the morning for Christmas breakfast. And it's delicious, finger licking good. So, Chris, I get you. They need to try it before knocking it. Yeah, I think that's how it was read. That's why you was having problems.
Now, see, if I read that in that accent, I no longer get to work on the show. So I'm
try
canceled.
I can't even do it.
I doubt I can. It'll sound like something like kind of Irish. Like
I sounded Irish.
Call me now for your free reading.
That's clear. Call me now.
Call me now for your free reading. I can't do it at all. And now I'm done. So she was backing me up on the liver dumplings. I guess in the Caribbean islands that happens. Callie Sunbeam said she wouldn't watch if Lunell couldn't be herself. Lunell kept expressing that she was worried and she apologized for being herself. No, everybody loved it. It was great. She let it fly, and David's doing the same today, so I'm so happy. Darletha Rhodes, we miss you, Sherri, but your girls held it down for you, all caps. Thank you, Darletha. This is good. We don't have the video to play back for you, David, but you've been around Kym enough. Kym, pull your hair off your chin, please. It's bothering me. Come on. Come on. Look alive.
She didn't know. She thought her ear
I'm falling asleep.
Real quick, hang on. Let's see. Micaiah Brown said, Chris said, Christmas come late. Sherri's gonna get to all of y'all. Kym exposed herself last week on the show, much like you did today, David, and I definitely did. I called it out. I said, Christmas come late. So people were, Lunell's funny without even trying. Shout out to Zex Ton. Michelle, I'm here for Kym, Lunell, Chris, and all the delays. Jasmine, I think Kym and Chris should do it and then let us know what happened. That's explicit, guys. I'm so here for Kym and Chris flirting. I didn't realize I picked out all these. Thanks, Cells, baby.
You picked out everything about you and me.
Oh, weird. It's funny how that comes. Happy New Year to
everyone.
Happy New Year to Kym Whitley, Sherri, and Lunell. Are you all going to celebrate? That's good stuff too. And here, let's finish with a serious one. Email from Tammy. Just want to say Happy New Year and how much I enjoy the show. My son passed away from suicide this year, and my son passed away from suicide, and your show helped me through my hard times. Thank you for a great program. May everyone have a blessed 2021. Thank you again, a fan for life. So you all, David included, Sherri, you guys make people so happy. So I thought that was a very nice email. And thank you for sharing it with us, Tammy.
Oh, that was great. Thank you, Chris. Hey, you all, I want to thank everybody for listening and joining us on YouTube also. If you want to buy some of our merchandise, go to buyjack.com, right, Chris?
/2 funny mamas. That's right. T-shirts, we got bags, all that stuff. And if you want to
have it all.
David's T-shirt, thedavidarnold.com, davidarnold.com. Good stuff.
davidarnold.com. Thank you so much, David, for joining us. I love you,
love
man, and I'll be in touch with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love you too. Thank you guys. Thanks
The
for
vacuum.
having me.
You know what? Thank you so much. You've been a great guest. I mean, I love you so much. I almost can't leave.
The vacuum dude probably slowing down.
Now that Kym is gone, we can do a real
All right,
show.
let's do the real
anybody,
How many chicks you slept with, dude? Just turn it into just full on. Oh, look at wow. What is Kym doing?
Oh my God.
Dang,
this
Kym?
is great.
Wow. There you go. She let us have it.
Why is Kyle's hand in the middle
Shut
of the
up!
hair? Get your brother's hand out.
That was good. That's very funny. Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Bye, y'all. Love you. Bye.
David, go buy your bra. Go buy a bra for your titties.
Two funny mamas. Two funny mamas. Two funny mamas.